Hello everyone and welcome to Final Fantasy. What? Randomized? Things are going great. What would make you think they're not? I couldn't do the underwater area because I don't have the Mystic Key. This place has been randomized. That seems like a problem if you want to know where you're going. So I had to abandon going underwater. You may wonder, why would you do that? Couldn't you still continue on? And yes, I may have to. Why didn't I, though? Because I was worried that there would be more doors locked by the Mystic Key, specifically the mermaid area. Because if all of those chests are locked by a Mystic Key, my god, we're in trouble. And then I decided to come here, because I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. It's not locked by the key. Alright, that's helpful. I'll take it. So you give me an item. Please be the key. Please, 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 please. I got a wedge. Need that. I have the crystal. Alright. That opens up another treasure. Okay, that's fine. Giant sword kind of sucks. Don't need that. Another wedge. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So what, 6, 9, 11. We need 11 wedges. Alright, that was worth it. Let's go trade our crystal for something that better be good. Yeah, there are a bunch of chests hidden behind that key. I need those, because they could be wedges. Almost certainly are. Too bad this game doesn't have the... Yeah, sure, it shows 999, but you can actually go over the damage, or the hit point cap. Much like, say, Final Fantasy Legend 1. Where you could go over... That game was interesting because, yeah, you could go over with certain races, specifically humans. Why could you do that with humans? Because humans level up in the dumbest way possible, where you buy potions that increase your hit points, strength, and agility. Eventually, it gets to a point with your strength and agility where it levels up. Like the first couple will increase by anywhere from, I think, 1 to 7. But eventually it gets to the point where it's mostly 1 or 2. So you save before you get one to try to, or before you use it. So that way if you don't get the at least 2, you reset the game and try again. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Hit points are even worse, because there is a separate potion for HP 200, HP 400, and HP 600. You would think HP 200, oh, that's going to increase my hit points by 200. That's pretty good. No, what it does is it increases your HP by like 4 to 20-ish until you hit 200. And then once you hit 200, every potion you use gives you 1 hit point. So same thing with 400. You buy HP 400 potions. Gives you a reasonable amount of HP until you reach 400 hit points. Same thing at 600. But with the 600, the problem is because of how stupid expensive those potions are, it is actually more economical to buy HP 200s and increase your HP by 1 over and over and over and over again until you go insane. Or you reach the cap, which I swear it's over 999. I swear it's like, I want to say 1024 because that's how the memory works. I have the floater. I can go get the airship. That does nothing. No, I kind of need it. Okay. Oh, that helps a lot. So anyway, why did I bring up Final Fantasy Legend and all that? You very reasonably are wondering. Well, it's because I was talking about like memory addresses. So with your strength and agility, you know, obviously it goes up to 99. You can go over that. Like you can keep giving strength and agility potions to go past the 99 barrier, but it eventually resets and it in no way communicates that to you. So if you aren't like very carefully keeping track of how many potions you've given your characters, you can go over the hidden limit that you aren't able to see because it stops at 99 and go all the way back to 1. And all of a sudden you're doing no damage and wondering what in the world has happened. Old games were fun. I kid because I love those old games. Could only do that with humans though, because I'm pretty sure all the other races correctly stopped you at 99. Because like mutants level up kind of like you'd expect in a normal RPG. Like after battle, there's a chance that your stats could go up. Also a chance that you could learn a new ability. And then there's also a chance that you could learn a new ability that sucks and overwrites one of your ones that was good. Honestly, it's kind of too bad because those games were genuinely fun. Floater. Alright then. What can I do that I couldn't do before? Virtually nothing. I can get all the things at Bahamut's lair. Genuinely one of my favorite tracks though, so I don't even care. Oh, I could have come here anyway. I literally didn't need the airship at all. Oh wait, that's Bahamut. That's why. I thought about, and I don't know if I would ever actually do this. Speaking of Final Fantasy Legend 1. That was a lot of damage. Of doing like a role-playing Let's Play. I'll elaborate on that. So back in the day, before, you know, you had a ton of in-game dialogue, like, I would kind of invent my own dialogue between characters and, you know, pretend like things were happening that weren't actually, like, explicitly explained in the game. And where that kind of came from was from Final Fantasy Legend. because in the instruction manual they had, it was kind of like a walkthrough, but it was done in like a really interesting way. Where it would say, where like instead of saying, all right, well at the beginning of the game, go here, go here, go here. It was like a little story that like, you know, named all the party members and was like talking about like conversations that they would have and, you know, like, oh, the party rested at camp and discussed where they needed to go next, like that kind of stuff. So I started doing that with my characters, you know, kind of naming them and making up conversations that they would have with each other. Ooh, Opal is better than what most of these people have. I'm gonna drop that. So I did wonder, because I've been playing Dragon Quest III, the new remaster just came out, and it kind of reminded me of that again. I'm like, oh, I haven't really like thought about that in a long time. I don't know. I don't know if that would make an interesting Let's Play series, but I feel like it would let me. It might let me do games that aren't probably very interesting on their own, like Final Fantasy Legend 1. I did a Let's Play of that. But realistically, that was just a lot of combat and me talking about nothing. So I'm curious, like, if people would be interested in like an actual like role-playing Let's Play where you act out what the characters are thinking and what they're doing and why they're doing it. Kind of like coming up with these motivations. I don't need probably that or that. Wow, that's pretty good actually. It kind of saber back. You have to know, is that an interesting idea for a Let's Play or not? Because I've been trying to come up with some ideas for things we can do that are a little bit different. I'm sure someone's already done something similar. Because coming up with something truly original, it's difficult. I'll fully admit to that. Like, I was surprised my Infinite Hyrule Let's Play. I didn't really see anyone else doing that, which is very, very, very surprising. Oh, I should have just used the inn. Okay. Yeah, that works. You know, not that, again, there probably are Let's Plays of that somewhere. But I did a quick YouTube search, and that was the first thing that came up. Lucky me, right? That's like such a neat idea for a randomizer. I was really surprised. It's also hard too, probably because I don't watch a lot of Let's Play anymore, because like all the people I used to watch, they don't really do it anymore. So there's like 2. like 2 that I used to watch that are still at it, which is kind of crazy to me. All right. Yeah, you can't. Wait, what did I do? All right, that's fine. No one can learn Doze too. That's also fine. Yeah, I don't really feel like I have a lot of like varied sources for ideas. Because like sometimes you see someone play something and like, no, I'm not gonna play that exactly, but it's like, oh, like this makes me think of this other thing I saw that, or like I should look into things that are similar to this. A little bit harder once that pool kind of dries up. Can't hold a heal helm. Is there anything I'd want to get rid of? I'll get rid of that for now, but I have a feeling that heal helm is going to get dropped pretty fast. It's especially hard when you watch someone and you're like, oh, that looks fun. And then the next thing they put out, you're like, oh, that looks fun. I don't know that you can get away with that too many times, if like for the same person. I am. Why do you ask? I am the master of this place. Whoa, 600 damage? Yes! Lately, I have been so swamped that, you know, as most of you have seen, usually we do a vote in between each series. I haven't really been able to do that because I found myself kind of finishing some of these things earlier than expected. Isn't necessarily not necessarily a bad thing. I was like, well, I'm not at a point where I can do a vote yet. But I would like to get back to doing that. I feel like that's interesting. One thing, I've had a couple people ask about this actually. About like having them send me stuff to play. One of them involves sending me a file. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. That seems like setting a bad precedent. But in terms of like, hey, here's a seed number, throw this into the randomizer and have at it. That sounds fun. I'd have to figure out how to do it in a way that makes sense. Opal Shield -1. I don't think it's gonna be better than Pro Ring -3. Or whatever. +3. So many wedges. Another opal shield. Resist lightning, though. I don't think it makes sense for anybody. Because that would get rid of my opal shield. I think we get rid of the pro cape. As weird as that sounds. So yeah, I want to try that. I think I'm going to put it up for a vote of let someone make me a seed and I'll try to play it. I might put a timer on that of, all right, you get like 30 episodes. If I can't figure it out in that time, then you win. I'm all right with that. But the other like that has the potential to kind of get overwhelming, obviously. So that's something, I don't know. I go back and forth about doing like a Patreon type thing or something like that. I really like to like gate actual content. I don't know, but that seems like something that could potentially make sense. Of doing like a Patreon tier where you can make me or like a one-time thing. Make a randomizer seed that will drive me crazy. I have a cube. Ha! Piece of the Sky Fortress. Yeah, see, like, it just does more damage as it goes. I don't think magic defense plays into that at all. Also, the more times they do it, the worse it seems to get for me. That's gonna drive me crazy. Here, LPJ, have all of the potions. Ooh. Oh, Zeus gauntlets. Yep. Goodbye. Heal helm. Yeah, that's great. Got all these, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the method, but I am definitely open to playing viewer randomizer seeds. Especially if it's one where you can just like send me a number and I can put it into the randomizer. I feel not good about just, hey, send me a random file that I'll execute on my computer. That seems like a terrible idea. Ooh, another wedge. All right, we're down to 6. Okay. One thing I'm curious about, I'm like, are there extra wedges? Because I played, for anyone who missed it, I played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Randomized. That's a thing that you can do. Why you would want to, I don't know. But you can. And one of the there were like coins that I had to collect. And it put a lot more coins in than were necessary. Like a lot. To the point where I'm like, I wish I could do something about this because this is too much. It was a little too easy, but was very fun, in theory. So I'm hoping it's not like that. So far, this has been pretty great. I would play through the game like this again for sure. And on that note, I'm gonna call it an episode. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Ooh, another wedge. 5 wedges. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.